Hi everybody, it's Highland Gamer here, back with another episode of FIFA 21 World Class Career Mode with Manchester United. Just before we get into everything, this is a series, and the best way to make sure you don't miss any videos in the future of this series is to go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit the little bell as well, and that way you'll get that notification whenever a new video gets uploaded. And again, if you are liking these videos, I'd really appreciate it if you could give me a wee thumbs up, and I would also love to hear your feedback, so go ahead, don't be shy, leave me a little comment and I'll get back to you. And for anyone lastly that has missed any of the previous videos, the link as always to the playlist is in the description box below, so you can just click that and then go ahead and check them out as well. And as I said before, let me know what you think. I'd love the feedback. So before we go into the next phase of this season, I'd like to sort of do a recap on where things left off last time. We've had an up and down start to the season, I'm not going to lie. You know, we've changed the formation a couple of times because the form's been sort of coming and going. And you can see we've had some good results and we've had some bad results, and like so that 6-3 against Crystal Palace wasn't good, and that's when I got fed up using the 3-5-3, which I'd started to use to get as many of my top talent in as possible because my forwards were scoring so many goals. And I went back to a 4-4-2, and you can see it had an immediate effect against Aston Villa. And I was doubly disappointed when you think at one point we were 2-0 up against Crystal Palace, but I don't want to give anything else away. If you've not seen the video, as I say, you can hit that link below and check that video out. And I'll just go back and you can see there the other two games. We won 6-0 against Cardiff, and we lost 5-3 against Barcelona. As well, so it was a shame that the formation sort of seemed to stop working for me, but it is what it is, and we just sort of move on the best we can. And when you can see the Champions League table now, what that's done is it's put us down into second. Barcelona obviously more points and a better goal difference. We play Lyon. If we beat them, it puts us right back in the mix of Barcelona. And sort of would hopefully pull us away from Celtic and Lyon, so it removes that pressure a little bit, because you'd expect Barcelona of course to beat Celtic. You can see we're up to third in the league just now. Spurs have had a fantastic start to the season. They're 7 points ahead of us. They've only dropped 3 points with that, 2 points, they've dropped 2 points with the one draw that they've had. They've won every other game. The people who ran us the closest last season, in fact they ran us right to the wire. Liverpool, they're as it stands 1 point behind us, but they've got a game in hand, so obviously if they win that they'll be 2 points ahead. So it looks like it's potentially going to be another very close run title race this year, which isn't a bad thing. So guys, as you can see, if I quickly go back to here, there's only actually a few games. There's a lot of games actually. You've got Lyon, then only a few days, and you've got Spurs, then only a few days, and you've got Middlesbrough, and then only a few days, and you've got Chelsea. Sorry. But I can't afford to rest players just now because of the situation that I'm in. So going back to this 4-4-2 formation, the team, certain players showing a very small amount of fatigue, which I'd rather they were all full, but you can't have it always. I am actually going to change Pogba and Van der Beek over, but apart from that, I'm going to leave everyone as they are. Try and get the 3 points, secure the 3 points sort of early on, and then we can maybe see about resting players earlier in the second half. Alright, so that wasn't anything spectacular, but we'll call it solid. They did have plenty of chances themselves, but luckily, although I slagged him off a little bit in that because he kept being offside, Rashford, when it counted, sort of stepped up and got a couple of goals. He's probably one of the best I've got at actually coming in off the wing and killing it past the keeper. Again, sorry guys, I don't know if it matters if you keep playing someone in a position and keep sort of playing them the same sort of style. Like I do Rashford, I do like him to come in and kill. I don't know if that automatically gets his strengths better at doing that, but yeah, he seems to do it quite well anyway. So got me a couple of goals and nearly got me a third goal as well. Here we go. So you can see now, as I expected, Barcelona won their game against Celtic. So, but no surprise there. They only won at 1-0. I won mine 2-0. So, I mean, it's only by one goal, but we've closed the goal difference a wee bit. And of course, we do still have to play Barcelona again. Okay, guys, so we're playing Spurs in the league now. So, just in case you've forgotten, this is where the league table stands at the minute. We are in 4th. Spurs are in 1st. So, if we beat Spurs, we'll go up to 21 points. They will stay on 25, so all of a sudden the league table goes from us being 7 points behind to us being just 4 points behind. So big game this. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to rest any players, but, well, apart from Pogba, who will come straight back in. But luckily, most of the team is looking pretty fresh anyway. I'm just going to change out Shaw because he's looking a wee bit knackered, so bear with me and I'll see who I've got here. I'll put in Dest. He's obviously supposed to play in the other wing, but yeah, it's not the end of the world, and just in case things go really well, I'll put in Divine as a potential sub as well. Worst come to the worst, if need be, I can always put a centre back as a sub into one of those places. And I'm going to leave the rest of the team as it is. Okay, that went really, really well. So super chuffed with that. Let's have a look at what that has done for my league table standings. Oh, okay. So we're up to fourth. Looks like everyone's played the 10 games. And what I've done now is I've closed the league table right up. So obviously, before the game we were obviously 7 points behind, as I said, and we're now only 4 points behind. So 10 games in, and this is what I like. 10 games in, and between first and fifth, there are 4 points. Between first and even first and eighth, there's 10 points. I know 10 points is actually quite a lot, but yeah, first and fifth at least there's only 4 points separating 5 teams. So there we go, it's game day now, guys. So it's United versus Middlesbrough. Luckily, most of my people are all rested again. Dest can come out, and I'm actually going to play Divine, and Shaw can actually be on the bench, and I'm going to rest Maguire. McTominay, he's going to come in instead of Pogba, and Pogba can come straight fully out, and I'm actually going to have, if I can find him, where are you? Fred, there we go, there you are. So Fred can come in instead of Pogba. I am going to rest a few players, but I'm not going to go crazy. Just because we even resting a few players, we should be beating them. And Greenwood, I think, can come in instead of Haaland. Because he's looking like he's just slightly tired, and I don't want to risk anyone getting injured. And I'm going to put in... instead of Haaland, he can have the complete day off. I've got Martial there still. And that's the lineup I'm going to go for. So there's a wee bit of mix between... Oh, there's a wee bit of mix between sort of people who don't play a lot and youth, and people who you'd expect to get me goals. Okay, let's play the game. Okay, so yeah, fantastic. Kind of feel sorry for Middlesbrough. They got an absolute hide in there. um, and yeah, um, hopefully that's going to kickstart some of my strikers into a wee bit of form as well. Um, we're going to advance the game forward a little bit. So let's just see where the league is yet, if anyone around us has played their extra game. No, no one's played their game yet. So this is where the league stands at the minute, in case anyone's forgotten. We've all played 10. We're on 21 points along with West Ham, and Spurs are on top with 25 points. So what's coming up? So you've got Chelsea in the league coming up. After Chelsea, we've got Lyon again, followed by Newcastle. So yeah, a tricky set of fixtures coming up, and then it doesn't get much easier with West Ham, Celtic, and Everton, followed by Fulham. So yeah, difficult games coming up, but there's always tricky games, isn't there? But guys, that's as far as we're going today, and you all know the score by now. Especially if you're a regular, if you want to make sure you don't miss any of those games, like this game coming up, Man United Chelsea in the league, when you can see how tight that is, the best thing for you to do is to go ahead, hit that subscribe button and that notification button, so that you know when the next video lands. And as always, if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. I really do appreciate that, and leave me feedback by just popping a comment in and let me know what you're thinking. But for now, guys, whoever you are and wherever you are, happy gaming and have a good day.